Welcome, it's my dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. In today's video, we're going to talk about bugs. Bugs and more bugs. 310 is full of bugs. For the whole first day that I tried to log in, I could not. I kept getting errors. Errors at the initial boot up of Star Citizen. Errors as soon as I got to the main screen. Errors as soon as I went into the universe. Errors when I got into the universe, just full of errors, whether they're 10Ks, 12Ks, 16Ks, 30Ks. All of those were some of the issues I faced early on. And my org has reported I couldn't tell you how many different bugs in the system right now. We are certainly going to go through a few of them and see, what is good and what's not. And none of them are good, I'm going to tell you that. So some of the bugs that people are experiencing are waking up with broken legs. I woke up and as soon as I got out of bed, I completely died. Like, real quick, done. People woken up broken legs or falling through floors. Of course, we know that's kind of a rendering issue. If you get up too early before everything's rendered, that could happen. Some people are falling out of their ship when they quantum. Obviously, items, they will not stay equipped, some of them. Guns on ships, shields on ships. These items won't always stay equipped. You can equip them in your mobi-glass, and when you go back to look, they're not there. Or when you actually spawn the ship, they're not there. Very weird bugs with some of those interactions. There's all sorts of other bugs as far as AI, mining. A lot of mining bugs reported. Cargo, I don't know if it's a bug, but they've limited certain things like Laranite, Agricium. Those things are very limited on supply, so you're not able to get a huge load to take and sell anywhere. Not very quickly anyways. We're talking like a low supply of like 20 or so. So cargo hauling's not the best feature at the moment. Like I said, people are struggling with mining as well. They're not making as much as they're used to. So there's a lot of different bugs that are being reported in 310. So that begs the question, did they release this too early? And most people are going to say, hell yes, they did. I'm going to say, maybe. I mean, mostly I agree. Yes, this was released too early. I did not feel like the PTU was in the best state before release. I realize this is an alpha, and it doesn't have to be in the best state. But I didn't feel like it was in a fun enough state. There was too many bugs and crashes for the game to be really, really enjoyable. After the launch of 310, I have people in my org that are saying, I will see you in 311, because the bugs are just so predominant. What's really frustrating about this whole thing is 3.8 and 3.9, when they first initially launched, it was so full of bugs in those two patches as well. You would think after a couple patches in a row, we could kind of get a patch that's more stable. I was hoping that they would hold 3.10 out until they found some stability in the patch. What is leading to the instability? Is it still stuff on the back end as far as database, old architecture? What's going on to cause so many of the issues? I know they added a bunch of stuff to the game. Could that have broken a lot of other code and they just didn't realize it? They had to have. I mean, there was so many reports of bugs in the PTU. They had to have known what they were doing before they launched it to live. I mean, did they feel like, hey, we got to get this out before it encroaches on 3.11? Personally, I think I would have preferred to wait on 3.10 until it was more stable, even if that means combining it into the 3.11 patch or pushing it back a quarter and pushing 3.11 back a quarter. I know that plays real bad with a lot of their timeline, but hey, it is what it is. I want a game that's fun, And yes, it's alpha. Yes, we're testing everything out, but it's really hard to test things out when you crash every 5 seconds or every 5 minutes. It's really hard to enjoy playing the game enough to test it out when sometimes you can't even get in the game, or when you do get in the game, everything falls apart. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. What are you thinking about the state of 3.10? I know many of you have already spoken up about that, but I want to hear your thoughts on it. What bugs are you getting? Some people are still getting some actually really crazy bugs. I know somebody was using NVIDIA to use it as an FPS counter, and they would 30K when they turned it off, they weren't. I can tell you that other people in my org don't have that problem. They'll use the FPS counter on the NVIDIA Game Center or Shadowplay or whatever, and they don't have that bug. As you can see here, my Cuddy Red was a victim of losing a weapon in the whole transfer on the Mobi-Glass. It wasn't because I wrecked a little bit into Microtech, which is another issue that people have been talking about, is crashing into planets quite easily when you shouldn't. But yeah, so let me know in the comments down below what bugs you guys are experiencing. I will tell you, here in this particular video, you're going to see several, which is really nuts to see so many in one video, at least one playthrough. This is all pretty much a continuous shot. I did cut out a part where I pulled up the settings. No need for you guys to see all the settings and stuff right now, but I did change a few things. Not enough as it came out to be, but later on I have changed those settings already. We'll go into that another time, because there are some new keybinds that you guys are going to have to learn. They've changed some keybinds, so things that you will be used to using are no longer the appropriate keybind for what you want to do. So in this 890 jump mission, I've done so many of these. I really enjoy this mission. It's definitely one of my favorites. I enjoy soloing them. I enjoy playing them with teammates. This time I'm going to solo it, and it's quite interesting. Let's just say I don't get the most kills. My guns don't want to work through most of it. So the kills I do get are knife kills. The AI just kind of takes it, and the AI security forces do a tremendous job of taking out the enemy. They took out more enemies in this mission than I've ever seen them take out, possibly in 2 or 3 missions combined. It's quite silly, quite crazy. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. Again, it was a very buggy gameplay run through. I ended up losing a couple of weapons. My grenades didn't really toss the way I wanted to. It seems like they bounced funny every single time. I don't know if that's just a feature they have because of the shape of the grenade, which, that could be a possibility. Maybe that's why some grenades are more rounded than others, so they don't have a crazy bounce when they hit the ground. Just making sure my ICU is set here before I go in. I go in pretty confident. I've got a sniper rifle, the new sniper rifle, and then I've also got a P8, which I really like the P8. I like the Custodian a little better, but the P8, I've had a lot of luck with it. So first thing I'm going to do is go to the hangar here and see if there's anybody to kill, and they've already taken out like 7 bad guys, which is silly, absolutely crazy. The AI security forces are just cleaning house. I'm not even sure why they called for help if they were able to do such a thorough job of taking the enemy out. So I'm going to approach the far side here, and you're going to see another bug as I try to enter the side of the 890 jump. I'm going to get shunted. And I don't mean just shot away. I mean, it's going to be violently. So I try to enter here, and boom. I took damage. See the damage indicator? Very weird. And when I go back in, I fall on my face. And then it looks like I'm dead. I'm really actually worried that I died here. But I was able to get up and continue on mission here. And we'll open the door because the timer has already been going, unfortunately. And you're going to see that I'm actually going to fail that part of the mission where you're supposed to get the disable the hacking of the ship. And you see they're already down to 10 out of 20. These guys are somehow shooting through the floor, so I thought I'm going to throw a grenade up there. It looks like a really good throw, and nope, it's going to bounce away. I've got 2 more grenades, so we'll try another one. It looks like another good throw. No. Maybe. Oh, I got a little bit of contact. So I'll throw it a little bit further to the right. And nope, it's too far down. It's actually going to come down to the 2nd floor. So, 3 failures on the grenade throw. I know the tossing or the throwing mechanic is getting improved in a later patch. It needs it because that was just awful. So I'm a little worried that these guys are going to hit me as I go up because they are all clustered along the glass here. So I'm trying to be a little careful, and then I decide, oh, I'm just going to run over here and duck like they're doing. Missed the shots because evidently the down sights is all messed up. I think I hit him, but evidently it hits the glass, so I just go up and stab one guy and hit the other guy with the butt end of the sniper rifle. And then I decide I'm going to switch back to the sniper rifle, but it's gone. So this bug has been in several versions of the game for quite some time, where if you get a stab kill or a melee kill, you'll lose your weapon. So I run up here and I try to stab this guy. Again, over to the next guy, stab him. Somehow he gets off a shot when he's not even looking at me. Now I'm trying to switch to my weapons, and I've lost both my main primary weapons. Both guns gone. Sniper rifle and the P8. Now the sniper rifle was something that was given to me, for being a subscriber. It's gone for this version of the game, for this patch now. I won't ever be able to get that back unless I reset my character and the reset doesn't mess everything up. Here's a fun tip. I can't even fire my electron pistol right now. That's right, can't fire it. It's not functioning. So it'll need to be inspected, which, again, those keybinds have all changed for me, so I'm going to have to go and fix all that eventually. And I could, of course, use the F key and click on it to inspect it, but that hasn't been working for me in the PTU when that happens. So this guy comes out, I click, 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 nothing. But he doesn't, it's like he doesn't even see me, so I go up and I stab him. You can see the trend here. All the bad guys are going to get stabbed. I can't shoot. This guy doesn't see me coming up. He's looking at the floor, it looks like. He's got a why not helmet on. So he's obviously suffering from some oxygen deprivation. And then I run around to get this guy, and again, we're going to stab him, though. I hit him with the pistol because I've lost my knife. That's right, another weapon gone. We'll just stomp this guy into oblivion. And, of course, I've lost the transmission, the hacking transmission. I'm not going to be able to succeed that part of the mission, but there's only one guy left. The AI security forces have done phenomenal, but the AI outlaws who've taken over this place have done piss poor. What's going on, CIG? Why is one AI so good and the other AI is absolutely trash? It was better in the last version, and it was better in the PTU, honestly. I don't know what's going on, but these bugs are absolutely freaking crazy. The amount of them make the game quite unfun. I started this session with 0 UEC because of bugs that, and now my pistol fires, by the way, because of bugs on 30Ks while doing cargo runs. Multiple cargo runs and multiple 30Ks left me with 0 UEC. So I thought, okay, I'll get some money doing this mission. And of course, these are security guys. They did an absolute fantastic job. There's the hacking terminal. I wish I would have known that early. I could have gone in there and gotten it from the bottom. And any second now, they're going to do a great job of finishing the last guy. Did not experience the door bugs that we had in previous versions of this mission in previous patches. So that's a good thing. But I didn't even get a chance to explore the whole ship because the AI took out the AI outlaws. Didn't get a chance. So amazing. Amazing how many bugs. It's amazing they put this garbage of a patch out. What do you guys think down below? Let me know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you guys out in the verse.